Welcome back to Atlanta Falcons Franchise. We are 6-7, currently third in the NFC South, but within striking distance of the 8-5 Saints, 7-6 Panthers. We need some things to go our way, but with 4 games left, things can still happen for us to be pushed into the playoffs. It's been a very up and down year. I've said that a number of times so far, and we went on a bit of a losing streak. Leading up to the bye, we got a win over the Panthers, 23-20. That was a crazy game. Got crushed by the Seahawks. I barely even remember that one. Kind of pushed it out of my memory. And then we had the bye week. Coming off the bye, I had high hopes for playing the Saints, and it did not happen. We got crushed. And then had a thriller against the Cowboys, and then we won in dominant fashion against the Saints in the rematch at home. So that's one that we probably should be coming back and winning. It's really tough to, sweep a season series. It does happen a lot, but it's difficult to, especially when you play those games so close, insanely close. The Saints are a team that we won't have another shot against, obviously. Already played the Panthers twice, and the Bucs we play week 18, they're not in the playoff picture. So it's going to be really important for us to win our games individually, but we don't control our own fate. We need other teams to lose. That's just the reality. This can't be their quarterback. Manuel Espinosa? How? He's a 60 overall. Well, Kenny Pickett exists. The rookie quarterback Manuel Espinosa, I do not expect to play. It's going to be Kenny Pickett. Unless they know something we don't. Maybe he's going to get injured. Maybe it's a little bit of a, back alleyway wrench type of deal. Nancy Kerrigan? Is that her name? Yes, Nancy Kerrigan was the figure skater that was attacked. Unbelievably weird story, but maybe that's going to be arranged for Kenny Pickett. I'm not saying it's not. I'll stoop to whatever level it takes to win. I want you to know that. But the big story of this episode is the new quarterback controversy. I've titled some of these videos in a way that suggests that Trey Lance is our franchise guy, and I kind of want to honor that. Because I feel like Trey Lance has played so unbelievably well of late, and we never really, in my opinion, saw Desmond Ridder do anything like this in Season 2. He had a couple of big games in Season 1 of the franchise. I get that. But it was a lot of inconsistency, a lot of wishing he was playing better, and we just never really saw him develop the way I wanted him to. And part of that maybe because we weren't doing practice with him. He wasn't getting the necessary reps, whatever you want to say. But Trey Lance has played so well. I almost wonder if this is kind of a repeat of Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe. Now, Drew Bledsoe was the number 1 overall pick by the Patriots. I'd been with New England for a while up to that point, right? But he went down, Tom Brady takes over, and Tom Brady never relinquished the starting job. I'm not saying we have the same exact thing going on here, but I'm not saying we don't also. It's going to be a decision for sure. All right, we end up getting gold with Trey Lance. I don't know why it took me a little bit longer today than it usually does. Usually it's about first try. I feel like target passing is pretty easy. Maybe it's a sign that Desmond Ridder should be QB1 coming back off injury and not Trey Lance. But it's also probably not. It's just me. Okay, so Desmond Ridder is ready to be back. He is uninjured. He is ready to go. Now, we do have another injury this week. It's Kyrie Yankee practice injury. So annoying. He dislocated his shoulder in practice, and he's been coming on really strong up to superstar development, but we're going to be without him today. So interestingly enough, Desmond Ridder does not go back into the starting lineup. It says he's uninjured, but is he on IR? Is he not eligible to be reinstated by Madden's rules? Maybe so. Okay, so in Madden, and I believe it's only 4 weeks in real life, I guess in Madden, he is not eligible to be returning from the IR this season. So maybe I just don't remember the rules. Maybe it's, up to a certain point, they cannot be returned from IR. I'm not sure, but he is done for the year. So as of May 25th, 2022, players are now eligible to return from injured reserve after just 4 games. So I feel like I understand that pretty well. An individual player can return from IR a maximum of twice per season. That's not something that's even come up. Yeah, as far as I understand it, This is a Madden issue, and Desmond Ridder should be eligible to play, but if you put him on IR, I guess, in the video game, it shuts them down for the entire season. So, Desmond Ridder, you may have effectively lost your job, at least for this year. Here we go. What is this place even called now? Is it Acrisure? It's it'll always be Heinz Field. It is Acrisure Stadium. It's Heinz. And here is Kenny Pickett. 16 touchdowns to 9 interceptions, about 2,700 yards passing. Not especially amazing, but sometimes against us, players who are, Kenny Pickett's skill level can look like prime Tom Brady, who we've talked about already in this episode. And it's already beginning as Kenny Pickett finds the diving tight end, Pat Freiermuth. And Muth moves the chains for the Steelers. It would be kind of cool if they got the, Muth audio in. Obviously that wouldn't age especially well if you're in a franchise. But I feel like for, most people just playing year one of a franchise with the Steelers, it would be nice to have the crowd, actually do what they do in real life if there's an individual thing. The same way they say Coop, right, for the Rams. As George Pickens can't complete the process of that catch. Pickett's pass falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10. We're going to pass commit. We're going to be in man coverage against Pat Freiermuth. And we're going to see if we can get some pressure on the quarterback. And there's a throw over the middle. And it's jumped and intercepted by Mike Hughes. Mike Hughes with speed. And Mike Hughes with the return to the 35. Unbelievable. He was staying in phase pretty well, but out of nowhere, undercuts the route, jumps in front, and takes the football away. What a phenomenal play by Mike Hughes, who has kind of been a favorite of mine over the course of this franchise series. He's either been CB3 or CB4 in the depth chart, depending on the season. CB2 even at times with Jeff Okuda's injury. And he's someone that's just played pretty well. AJ Terrell at times has struggled even, but Mike Hughes, I feel like, has been fairly consistent. And now Trey Lance, our new starting quarterback, looks to end the quarterback controversy and totally win the starting job heading into year 3. Now, will that end up happening? We'll see. Here's Bijan Robinson looking to juke out Minkah Fitzpatrick. Can't get it done, but it's an 11-yard gain nonetheless as we move the chains for the first down. And I think I kind of want to go back to Bijan. Is this read option? Doesn't appear to be. That's something I have to check now as we have, again, good blocks. Bijan makes a move. Back to the inside. Breaks a tackle. And is down inside the 5. Looks like we're going to be able to run the ball all day against this Pittsburgh Steelers front. But look who it is. The vulture coming in. Tyler Algier. We're going to look to run against this front anyway. See if our offensive line can win up front. They cannot. Algier loses a couple. And I wanted to work off play action there. I thought about it, but I go, no. We're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to basically do what got us here. And they shut it down completely. And I did not think this was going to be a pass. And it's going to be tipped and intercepted by Josie Jewell. Oh my God, what is that? I thought I had called halfback dive, so I was a little bit confused when Trey Lance dropped back to throw there. So that's on me. But I thought our reaction was good. I mean, the reality is we won on the slant route with Drake London, and the DB made an incredible play. Did Josie Jewell take that out? Why is this ball on the 5? The timing I don't think is the issue here. It's just an amazing play by Shaq Griffin. I mean, how does he get a hand on that? And it's an incredible play by Jewell, who takes a knee in the end zone, bringing the ball out to the 20. It's a touchback, yet they have the ball on R5? What? How is that possible? That's the 5 they're talking about? What is this game? Does anything work? They have the ball on R5? They just got, we had the ball on the 5-yard line. They got, from one interception, 95 yards of field position. And if you count the touchback, right? 75 free yards. And now they're knocking on the door over the end zone. Run up the middle. Najee brought down for a gain of 2 or 3. I mean, you guys know me, I'm not speechless. I can never shut my mouth. But what is happening? Oh, this game is insane. Here's another run. Najee up the middle into the end zone for the score. This is one of the most insane starts to a game of all time. I can't even believe... I mean, I'm getting BS'd by Madden. There's literally no way around it. Open slant, DB makes a freak play. And then it's caught by a linebacker off the tip for the pick. And not only is it not a touchback, they just give them the ball on my 5? Yeah, 2 plays, 6 yards. Congratulations. You guys were awesome. Well deserved. We're down 7-0. I mean, what? Maybe the most unbelievable start to a game I've ever had. And I've allowed kickoff return touchdowns on the first play. I don't think I could possibly imagine a start crazier than that. The fact that we are down 7-0 right now is simply unreal. Work off play action. Ooh, I thought Drake London was running it out. TJ Watt in pursuit. We're going to throw it away. Man, I'm rattled. There's no way around it. I am rattled. I'm not picking up on the correct routes. I can't even think straight because what has even happened in the last couple of minutes? It's been insane. There's Madsen, the rookie tight end out of Utah. I'll say it every time. Picking up 20. There we go. Offense. Do something. Take a shot deep. Lance off play action. Shaheed working open. Don't turn around. Shaheed with the catch. Shaheed with the score. Rashid Shaheed with the deep speed. Big time touchdown for our Falcons. We're going to tie things up at 7. I love taking shots off play action. We had an opportunity. It was Madsen on that deep kind of like flag corner, or Rashid Shaheed on that deep post. We hit the post. Thankfully, the runoff from Drake London was successful. The corner never turned around. And man coverage down the field, sometimes they do. And we're able to hit Shaheed for a massive score. And that's part of the reason he's number 2 on the depth chart. And Donovan Peoples-Jones is not. Oh, it's play action. That's going to be wide open. Yeah, I mean, George Pickens just way too fast. We got to be able to keep up with him there. It's a big play. If I were the Steelers, I would probably target George Pickens more often. They've been fairly effective when throwing him the ball today. We're trying to take it away as Pickett will throw down into the flat, find the running back Harris for the first. We're going to blitz. Somebody's got to get to Pickett. He's going to end up throwing the ball away right to Pat Freiermuth. And that is a nice pickup for Pittsburgh. Pat is rocking way too many P's with this team. Pittsburgh, Pat, Pickett, Pickens. A lot of popping in the mic probably, so I apologize for that. And of course there's a P and apologize. As down goes Pickett, he's under pressure. It's the speedster Troy Anderson. We need more pressure, another P. We're pushing P today, baby. I don't know what it means. I've heard it. Trying to sound hip. Hip has another P in it. Man, a lot of P's today. As Pat Freiermuth catches the ball over the middle. It'll be 3rd and long for the Steelers from our 14-yard line. Do we send pressure? I think we do. We'll take away Najee in the passing game. We have Jesse Bates on Pat Freiermuth. I think that's a good matchup for us. And they actually try to dial up the screen. It's not effective because Zach Harrison, with the incredible closing speed, closes down the quarterback, Kenny Pickett, who can only just throw it near the feet of Najee Harris, as they will bring out Joey Sly to settle for a field goal try. They will give them the lead if they make it, and that kick is good. It's going to be 10-7 Steelers. Still in fine position here. We got screwed, and we're only down by 3. I think that's fine right now. Here we go, Trey Lance. Great handoff. Man, Trey's a beast. Love it. Run the ball to the outside. Decent block there. We just really can't turn it into much. 3rd and 5. Need to move the chains. Then we're going to find the tight end. Nope. I tried to touch pass it. I tapped the button for half a second. It's still a bullet pass, and the play is made over the middle. Extremely frustrating. I feel like we made the right read. Trying to throw it over the middle there, but did not get it touched in. This new passing is very frustrating. I know some say switch back to the old one, but then I can't do the precision passing. And the same reason I leave momentum on, I'm trying to have the intended overall experience of this game, because these features are not going to be features forever. They're features for like the current couple of Maddens. Things are going to change. I want to have the experience of each individual one, so we remember what's good, what's bad. A lot of bad. And, yeah, that's pretty much my motivation for doing so. I'm leaving it on, but I do hate it. Oh, it's play action. That's going to be bad, or is it? D-Hump gets to the quarterback. Deshaun Humphreys brings down Pickett, who's actually holding his midsection. He might be hurt. He's limping up, maybe going to tough it out, and he's back out there for 3rd and long. I mean, we're going to be blitzing again, I think. I don't know if we're going to send Humphreys, but he's at least going to be, at least appearing like he's going to be sent after him, and there he goes. Pickett going to throw down the field to Deontay Johnson. How do we allow a first down on that, dude? Let's play action. Caden Ellis gets to Pickett, and we are dominating him today. Yes, the Steelers have the win, or the lead right now, I should say. But plenty of time left. We're terrorizing Kenny Pickett. He's going to be seeing ghosts. We're going to keep getting to him. Trying to cover everybody. That just gets too open. It's a good throw and a great catch. I cannot move Caden Ellis. Not letting me move Caden Ellis. Okay, well, my controller's not disconnected, just not letting me move. So, there you go. Good stuff. Let's try that. It's working now. Yeah, great timing. I mean, whatever can go wrong in this video already has. Pretty much. That's read option. Classic. Trying to run inside zone, and it's read option. Okay. Let's just relax. Still very much in this game. Let's just not let this one get away. Check down to Bijan. That's who we need the ball to go to. They got TJ Watt in space. It's a mistake. Bijan gets a lot back. It's going to be 3rd and short. Do we run the ball here? I think we're going to try it. We're going to run away from TJ Watt at Alex Highsmith. Will that be a mistake? Up the middle. Bijan gets the surge, gets the first. Play actions worked for us so well today. We got a great block. Trey Lance with plenty of space. There goes Lance. Watt in pursuit. Here comes Minka. And stiff arming and stepping out of bounds. It's a big play for Trey Lance. Love that. That kind of erases and way more the loss on the read option that I didn't know was read option. A classic Bengal franchise experience here in Falcons franchise. I don't recall that really ever being a problem before, but this year, it's happened quite a few times. Bijan to the end zone. This is insane. This is insane. And it works! Lance with a dime into the end zone. Bijan with a catch through traffic. And the ref with the 1,000-yard stare. Touchdown, Bijan. Oh my goodness. That's the precision passing thrown at that back pylon. And Bijan keeps the feet in bounds. What a throw, but what a catch from Robinson. They're going to review it. I'll take a second look. I don't mind it at all. That was a great throw, great catch. We took a shot, and Bijan might be the best actual receiver on the team. You know, I say Kyle Pitts might be number 7. Incredible receiver, along with an incredible runner. Bijan getting deep down the field and getting us big-time points. It'll be 14-17 pending this point after try. And it is good. 17-14, we are playing from behind, but we're not out of it. We're right there. 2nd and 10. Maybe the last play before the 2-minute warning. It's a check down to Harris. Richie Grant can't make the tackle. Nobody can bring down Najee. And that does bring us to the 2-minute warning. But it'll be 3rd and 4. We're going to pass commit in this spot. And we're going to see what they can do. Got to watch out for George Pickens. And they actually just throw it to Najee, who bounces off another tackle and gets a speed burst as a result. Richie Grant tries to force him out, and he does as he gets thrown down in the process. How did that happen? It's just a quick wheel out of the backfield to Najee. Deshaun Humphreys was just kind of thrown, or just pushed him ahead, really. And then Najee somehow got 99 speed as a result. Get to the open receiver. Pickett with a throwaway. Pickett on the move. Throw into the end zone. He's picked off by Terrell. A.J. Terrell takes it out only to the 9. But it's another interception for our DBs. I mean, I basically challenged AJ Terrell to make a play. Talking about Mike Hughes, talking about how consistent he's been when AJ Terrell sometimes struggled. Well, AJ Terrell going out and making a play, making me eat my words, and I've never been more hungry. Or cornier. Corn would be good right around now. Speaking of being hungry. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 from the 9. Looking to get out of our own end zone. We're going to throw for the tight end, Madsen. He makes the catch. I don't even know. Should we be trying to score here? I don't know if we have time. We're going to try a screen. There's Bijan. Gets a couple yards. We'll call a timeout. See if we can get into field goal range. Stepping up. Oh, man, I was expecting more. Lance brought down. I think we'll go hurry up here. I don't really think we're going to try to really score unless we get a big play. We're kind of just backed up too far. Playing it a bit more conservatively. I saw Kyle Pitts. I didn't know if we could make the throw. So I didn't even risk it. Probably a little bit too conservative, though. We could try something like that again, though. Something outside quickly. Would we be able to get in a field goal range? Maybe. It's going to be really close. I'm going to need Rashid Shaheed to be like a runoff. And then hit Pitts down the sideline or something. That's what we're going to try. We hit Pitts, but there's no time. So that's the end of the first half. Obviously, in hindsight, I should have called the timeout. But I don't want to call a timeout to go 3 and out and give the Steelers with a couple timeouts time to answer. So, I mean, in hindsight, wish I would have called the timeouts, believed in the offense, believed in our ability to get into field goal range. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. That's the end of the first half. If we end up losing as a result of that, I'm going to be upset. But we get the football to start the second half anyway. We're only down by 3. Just didn't want to risk our position in this game when we can take the lead, you know, in seconds or minutes after the halftime whistle. So, going to go back on offense. Kyle Pitts has eclipsed 1,000 yards on the season now on just 59 catches, 8 touchdowns as well. See if we might be able to get him another one in this game, as we're going to start with a run here to Bijan Robinson, George Espinoza, the rookie fullback in the backfield, and we got blocks. There's Bijan making a nice man miss with a nice move, I should say. I don't know if he's a nice man that we made miss. I don't want to speak to his character. I don't know. 2nd and 5. Oh, we got blocks on the outside. No, we didn't, because TJ Watt just absolutely dominated the young fullback, George Espinoza, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. I thought we had that outside lane wide open. TJ Watt just makes an incredible play because he's an incredible player. And sometimes that just happens. That just is what it is. 3rd and 9. Working off play action. Need that to be open. It's Kyle Pitts. He makes the catch and there's a flag. Very interested to see what that's going to be. Yeah, defensive pass interference on Grant Delpit. We're going to go ahead and accept that penalty. And we actually should have declined it. I just realized it was 18 versus the 21. It's 3 yards difference, but probably should have declined that and just taken the result of the catch. I read it too quickly, is what happened. And, oh, Kyle Pitts has dislocated his shoulder, so he's done for the game now. Okay, well, that's not great. That's not great. Okay, well, now he's not going to find that other touchdown, that's for sure. Can't get it to London. It's 3rd and 10. We at least need 3 here. No turnovers. We're going to throw for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Ball came out way too late. We'll bring out Younghoe Koo for the field goal. It's going to go in. It's going to be 17-17, and it is. Just, you know, we had a weird drive. I feel like the last minute of the first half into now our first drive of the second half just was a little bit weird. You know, a couple of weird decisions, no question. Probably a little bit frustrating for some of you. Again, I do not mind the way we handled the end of the first half, because if we end up turning the football over in that spot, trying to force it, and the Steelers get points, then it's 20-14 probably, maybe even worse if they scored a touchdown. I wouldn't have wanted that. So, obviously, you know, it would have been nicer if we had the ball in the 18 after the pass interference, but didn't end up mattering. We didn't get the first down anyway. So the extra 3 yards didn't end up doing anything. And then Kyle Pitts got injured. That was another thing where it's like, okay, how are we going to survive without one of our best playmakers in the passing game? Obviously, I talked about Bijan Robinson earlier, but Kyle Pitts is that guy in the passing game, obviously. So I try to give him the ball as much as we really can. But, yeah, just a lot of things going wrong in this game. We're trying to stay in it. We got to make sure the Steelers can't pull away is basically what I'm trying to say. But we force the punt. It's Mitch Wishnowsky on to punt. And here is CDP. Make a play. Just doesn't really have speed. 2nd and 6, running back at TJ Watt. We got blocks this time. Here's our power back Algier as he gets very close to moving the chains. It's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 41. Probably 4-down territory here. We're going to call halfback dive. Hopefully it only requires 1 play. But we are, an inch away. So we should be able to get this at least in 2 tries, and it's going to take 2 tries. We are shut down and stopped. It'll be 4th and 1. I'm not punting. Maybe should punt, but it's 1 yard. You got to trust it. There's Bijan, and he is stopped. How could Cole Holcomb possibly stop the momentum of Bijan Robinson there, dude? That's insane. It's halfback dive. They pinched the middle, went to the outside. And, I mean, that's incredible. Holcomb, who's still, surviving off of being blocked right there, is able to stumble away and make the stop. Bijan can't even get an inch after contact. That is brutal. And the Steelers will take over on the 41. So this pretty much guarantees they get at least 3. And it might even be more than that. Najee Harris, broken tackle, down at the 15. Play action, clear as day. We got to get an interception if they call pass interference on this. Absolutely no way. That is such a weak call on Richie Grant, no less. I need to know where the pass interference is because that's absolutely insane. This cannot be pass interference on Richie Grant. Where's the pass interference? Where is it? Look where the ball is. Look where Richie Grant is. What's pass interference about that? Automatic 1st down for the Steelers. We're going to run commit. We're going to try to make a play. Pitch right. Blocks were amazing. Touchdown. Caden Ellis injured on the play as well. Great stuff. Okay, down by a touchdown. No Kyle Pitts. We got to find a way to answer. We're forcing our own pressure. Throwing it away with Trey Lance. 3rd and 12. We are going to be sacked on the play. I can't even get it out. I mean, this is just such a weird play where London looks open, but if we throw that, I think Neil Madsen gets in the way. And then London obviously runs into this other guy's zone. I just didn't know where to go with the football. I mean, it's got to come out to London, but I was just worried with this crosser that there was going to be a mistake. Probably just got to let it fly anyway. Let it fly and then complain about the result. Taking a sack there is definitely not the move. And these are the type of mistakes that lead you to losing a game. Obviously, we've been screwed, but it's no secret I have not played a perfect game either. So, just kind of a tough spot right now. George Elliott, the undrafted rookie free agent out of Boise State, into the game for Caden Ellis. Need him to make a play, as Jesse Bates cannot keep up with Pat Freiermuth. Pickett looking to scramble. He's brought down by Ebiketie. We need to send more pressure. Pickett couldn't handle that early. We got to him early. That was our first sack in a while. 2nd and 12, start of the 4th quarter. Throw the flat. What is that angle from Richie Grant? That's not me. That is not me. It's the worst pursuit angle I've probably ever seen. That's going to be a touchdown? Yep. Najee Harris going beast mode today. Is what it is, man. 31-17. Oh, that's a nice throw from Lance to Shaheed. I think only his 2nd catch of the game. We've only thrown the ball 15 times. What's been happening on offense? 6.5 minutes to play. Shot off, play action, Drake London touchdown. I can't. Just got to check it down. Jonnu Smith is open. We'll get 9 yards. Let's get a quick touchdown, please. Bijan, I mean, I know he's not going to block TJ Watt, but at least try to slow him down so this can't happen. You got to do something. Like Caleb McGarry couldn't block him, but we tried to step away so Bijan could at least make contact, but he just doesn't really feel like doing that. So it'll be 3rd and 9. 5.5 minutes to play. Time is ticking away. Obviously 4-down territory at this point. Thrown over the middle, deep. Donovan Peoples-Jones is laid out. It was not the right throw. 4th and 9, gotta have it. Shaheed's open, wide open in fact, and that is a gotta have it 1st down. Oh my goodness, we needed that. Under 5 to play. 6 minutes. Or, nope. Nope, from the 6, brain shut down. I mean, it's already working overtime trying to keep up with my mouth. You saw it there. Steelers with momentum. It's 3rd and goal. I'd like to run a slant. DPJ cannot get the call. I mean, this is not the right play. I can't get to anything that seems like it makes sense out of here. Maybe bench could be effective. Time's not ticking down, so we don't really have to worry about that. But we gotta get somebody the football out of here quickly. 3rd and goal. Too conservative. Bijan makes somebody miss, though, but can't really find much more than that. Just really wanted another play call more than anything. And we're going to step up with Lance. Diving. Touchdown. All right. Still down in this game. Still have a bit of a ways to go here, but that's a big score for Trey Lance. Brings it back to a touchdown game. We still have our timeouts. Still very much in this. Just cannot afford to make any mistakes. And we have to tackle Najee Harris, which we've been unable to do for most of this game. Down goes Pickett. The ball comes out. Somebody get on it. Somebody get it. It's Caden Ellis. Troy Anderson was stuck on Kenny Pickett. Refused to go after the football. Just stared over his lifeless body like a serial killer. Go get the football, Troy. You make the big play. You sack Pickett. Go get the ball. Finally, somebody notices it's sitting on the ground. Ellis recovers back on the field after injury, and we have the football and an opportunity to tie. Give the ball to Bijan. Find blocks. We've just not been able to run the ball in the second half. It's been tough. 2nd and 8, here's a run. Bijan one-on-one, makes a man miss. Minka can't get him, and he's tackled into the end zone by Griffin. We're going to be all tied up in Pittsburgh. Nice comeback, and it wouldn't have happened without Troy Anderson. 31-31. I can't believe it. Quickly approaching the 2-minute warning. They're just going to keep the ball on the ground probably. No, it's play action. Pickett goes down again. Caden Ellis this time doing the sacking. As Kenny Pickett's starting to feel that pressure again. That's a 2-minute warning. It's going to be 3rd and long. We got to keep our foot on the gas pedal. Do not let the Steelers convert and get back in this. It's 3rd and 10. They're forced to throw. We know they're throwing. They have no other choice. We got to blitz. Quick throw. Jesse Bates. Nice play. Catch can't be made. The Steelers will have no choice but to punt. With our new ability on Younghoe Koo, we cannot be iced. Cannot be iced. So, just got to get into field goal range. Don't worry about anything else. We have all the abilities we could want on Younghoe Koo. I'll tell you, a superstar kicker is an absolute game changer. Game changer when you're actually playing the games. 2nd and 3. Oh, just how can we not find the space there? Tried to change the direction. Needed to do it not holding sprint. That's for sure. I mean, they had their safety playing 30 yards off the ball. It's 3rd and 2. Slant wide open. There's Drake London. Thank you for catching it. London makes a man miss. London down at the 29. That's the 2-minute warning, apparently. No, it's not. The Steelers have called a timeout. 45 seconds to play. We're into field goal range. I mean, they don't have anything they can do. They don't have anything. That 1st down was absolutely massive. They can keep trying to stop the clock. They have one more timeout. And then a game-winning field goal would win us the game, obviously, if we're able to actually convert. It's 3rd and 3. This should be the final play for the offense. Don't fumble. Take the ball up the middle. There's Bijan. It's 4th and 3. Bring out the kicking team. It'll be a 39-yarder for Younghoe Koo. All we have to do is kick it straight down the middle. We have that arc because of his superstar ability. We cannot be iced because they don't have any timeouts, but also his superstar ability. All we have to do is kick a chip shot field goal. There's a slight wind. Here we go. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. Kick up and good. Our win streak continues to 3 as Young Wei-Koo bangs it in for 3 to end the game. This Falcons team is getting hot at the right time. We fought off some BS. We fought off some idiocy. It was a tough one, but we ended up making the necessary plays to win the ball game. That's pretty much what it came down to. You know, Trey Lance didn't play as great as he has in recent games, but quarterback rating at 115.9, 2 touchdowns, did have 1 interception, which was off a tipped pass. I thought he still played pretty well. And then rushing, Bijan just a yard short of 100, did have that touchdown, broke a few tackles. Najee was dominant today. This was a big problem. Trey Lance had a touchdown on the ground as well, so accounting for 3. And then Bijan as a receiver, I mean, the 33-yard bomb into the end zone was an awesome play. And hopefully the injury to Kyle Pitts is not too significant. He caught just 1 pass and was out of the game. Well, really caught 2, but because of the accepting of the pass interference, it didn't end up counting, so I apologize for that. Rashid Shaheed goes over 100. And then defensively, Deshaun Humphreys played real well, but Troy Anderson, 2 sacks, 2 for Ellis. How do you even pick a player of the game in this? Although I will say the play of the game was the Troy Anderson strip sack. Caden Ellis recovered it. It was absolutely huge. Interceptions for Terrell and Mike Hughes. What a game. What a game, though. Super fun. A lot more fun when we win, I'll say that. Some of these games have been not fun losses, but lately some of them have been really, really fun. And that one against Pittsburgh, we got screwed, but some fun stuff happened, some funny stuff, and we came out on top, which is all I can ask for. Should be a fun one against the Chargers in Week 16. Saints improved to 9-5. As I said, we don't control our own destiny, unfortunately, but all we can do is keep trying to win the games that we play. And if we win out, there's at least a chance right now. So we'll see what happens. Need to win 3, and hopefully the Saints lose out and we can make the playoffs, but it's asking for a lot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.